everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today I've got another installment of examining bills. And today I thought I'd do the 20 with Mr. Andrew Jackson on the front. I don't remember much about him, but I'm pretty sure he did some crazy stuff. Maybe we'll look him up. Let's see here. Can't see it, but let's take a look at some of the features on the bill. Security thread. Hold the note to light to see an embedded thread running vertically to the left of the portrait. The thread is imprinted with the text USA 20. And a small flag in an alternating pattern is visible from both sides of the note. The thread glows green when illuminated by ultraviolet light. Let's take a look. There it is right there. Okay, another watermark. Hold the note to light and look for a faint image of President Jackson in the blank space to the right of the portrait. The image is visible from both sides of the note. There he is. Hello, Andrew. Color shifting ink, we've seen that one before. From copper to green. I think that was on the 50. Tilt the note to see the numeral 20 in the lower right corner of the front. Additional features. Same as most of the rest, you know. Federal seal. Raised printing. Color on that 20 USA. Symbols of freedom. This guy, that's cool. That sparkly eagle. Treasury seal. Series. Apparently right here. Let's see. Microprinting. Look carefully. Magnification may be necessary to see the small printed text USA 20 along the border of the first three letters of the blue 20 USA ribbon to the right of the portrait, and the United States of America 20 USA 20 in black in the border below the treasurer's signature. Yeah, $20 note features a portrait of President Jackson on the front of the note and a vignette of the White House on the back of the note. Large green 20. Flip it around here. Okay. Let's find out about Andrew Jackson real quick. Because I'm pretty sure he was a pretty interesting guy. I just searched up Andrew Jackson facts. You know, I'm just going to do Andrew Jackson and look at his Wikipedia. Well, he's got a lot in here, so he's a very interesting guy for sure. Okay, let's just do facts. That might have been a better idea. History.com, 10 things you may not know about Andrew Jackson. Why not? 2-part video. Jackson's parents emigrated from Ireland. Both of Jackson's parents, Andrew and Elizabeth, were born in Ireland's County Antrim, present-day Northern Ireland, and in 1765 they set sail with their 2 sons, Hugh and Robert, from the port town of Carrickfergus, for America. The Jacksons settled with fellow Scotch-Irish Presbyterians in the Waxhaws region that straddled North and South Carolina. Number 2. Both North and South Carolina claimed to be his birthplace. The 7th president was born March 15th, 1767, but exactly where is disputed. The Waxhaws wilderness was so remote that the precise border between North and South Carolina had yet to be surveyed. In an 1824 letter, Jackson wrote that he had been told that he had been born in his uncle's South Carolina home, but dueling historic markers in both states still claimed to be the true locations of Jackson's birthplace. Not super interesting so far, but let's pick it up. Number 3. Jackson killed a man in a duel. There you go, bud. The fiery Jackson had a propensity to respond to aspirations cast on his honor with pistols. Historians estimate that, quote, Old Hickory, unquote, may have participated in anywhere between 5 and 100 duels. When a man named Charles Dickinson called Jackson, quote, a worthless scoundrel, a poltroon, and a coward, end quote, in a local newspaper in 1806, the future president challenged his accuser to a duel. At the command, Dickinson fired and hit Jackson in the chest. The bullet missed Jackson's heart by barely more than an inch. In spite of the serious wound, Jackson stood his ground, raised his pistol, and fired a shot that struck his foe dead. Jackson would carry around the bullet in his chest as well as another from a subsequent duel for the rest of his life. Jeez. And back then it was probably very dangerous to take out a bullet, so he just left it in. Wild. Number 4, he won the popular vote for president 3 times. I need to read the thing on that. Number 5, he was the target of the first attempted presidential assassination. As Jackson was leaving the U.S. Capitol on January 30th, 1835, following a memorial service for a congressman, a deranged house painter named Richard Lawrence fired a pistol at the president from just feet away. When Lawrence's gun misfired, he pulled out a second weapon and squeezed the trigger. That pistol also misfired. An enraged Jackson charged Lawrence with his cane as the shooter was subdued. A subsequent investigation found the pistols to be in perfect working order. The odds of both guns misfiring were found to be 125,000 to 1. Wow. Number 6. Unbeknownst to Jackson, he married his wife before she had legally divorced from her first husband. And it says she died just weeks after her husband's election. Number 7. He was the only president to have been a former prisoner of war. During the Revolutionary War, the 13-year-old Jackson joined the Continental Army as a courier. In April 1781, he was taken prisoner along with his brother Robert. When a British officer ordered Jackson to polish his boots, the future president refused. The infuriated redcoat drew his sword and slashed Jackson's left hand to the bone and gashed his head, which left a permanent scar. The British released the brothers after 2 weeks of ill treatment in captivity, and within days, Robert died from an illness contracted during his confinement. Wow, he had to watch his brother die. That's pretty harsh. Number 8. He adopted 2 Native American boys. Although he led campaigns against the Creeks and Seminoles during his military career, and signed the Indian Removal Act as president. Okay, that's what I remember learning in school. That Indian Removal Act was just horrendous. The Indian Removal Act was signed into law by President Andrew Jackson on May 28, 1830. Authorizing the president to grant lands west of the Mississippi in exchange for Indian lands within existing state borders. A few tribes went peacefully, but many resisted the relocation policy. And there was a lot of conflict surrounding that anyways. Jackson also adopted a pair of Native American infants during the Creek War in 1813 and 1814. Orphaned himself at age 14, Jackson sent back to Rachel an infant orphan named Theodore who died early in 1814, and a child named Lincoln, who was found in his dead mother's arms on a battlefield. He is a savage that fortune has thrown in my hands, Jackson wrote to his wife about the boy. Lincoln died of tuberculosis in 1828, months before Jackson's election. 9. He was a notorious gambler. Jackson had a taste for wagering, dice, cards, even on cockfights. As a teenager, he gambled away all of his father's inheritance on a trip to Charleston, South Carolina. Jackson's passion in life was racing and wagering on horses. 10. Jackson's portrait appears on the $20 bill, although he detested paper money. Chastened by a financial hit he once took from devalued paper notes, Jackson was opposed to the issuance of paper money by state and national banks. He only trusted gold and silver as currency, and shut down the Second Bank of the United States in part because of its ability to manipulate paper money. It's ironic that Jackson not only appears on the $20 bill, but his portrait in the past has also appeared on 5, 10, 50, and 10,000 denominations, in addition to the Confederate $1,000 bill. So, okay, that didn't tell you much, but it's something. Definitely go check him out. Anyways, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. I finally hit 10 the other day, which is cool. 50's next, so keep pushing. Anyways, see you for the next one.